Welcome to Golf Talk Radio with PGA professionals Mike Brabenec and Billy Gibbs. Golf Talk Radio is brought to you by TaylorMade Golf, the Paso Robles Golf Club, Slick Sticks, your key to better golf, McPhee's Grill of Templeton, dedicated to great food and great service, McGowie Health Group, expect something different, and Nikki Anderson, Realtor. And now, the hosts of Golf Talk Radio, Mike and Billy.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. So glad you guys are with us today. This is Masters. This is Masters Saturday.
Good morning, Mike.
Microphone goes flying away from me. In the studio today, I have three great friends. To my right, I have Mr. Jim DeLobby, PGA professional. Hi, Jimmy. Still can't hear you. You got to have a mic in front of you. That's why. How about now?
The mic? Yes.
There we go. Nice. And right across from me, Miss Nikki Anderson, Golf Talk Radio producer.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tournament player extraordinaire. And directly across from me, the one and only, the Mr. Dave Shamandel, the man who knows everything.
Well, okay.
I have to tell you, man, your fan base is huge, Dave.
Oh, geez.
We get more comments about you, regarding you and how cool you are, and I couldn't agree more. So,
oh, you make me cringe.
Well, I appreciate all you guys coming in. Billy's not in today, little family emergency, unfortunately, and I think everything's going to be okay. But I had a little panic attack last night at about 10:45. He goes, "I'm not coming in."
I got your text this morning.
Said, "Oh no!" So I'm a little sleepy-eyed, but I'm here. But anyway, glad you guys are with us. Masters Saturday. We're going to be covering a lot of the stuff that's going on today with the Masters, as far as like who we think the biggest surprise is after two rounds of play. Who do we think is going to win now that two rounds are in the books and the third round has teed off today already? And what we think are the greatest shots, that our own opinions, the greatest shots in Masters history. We might agree with that, might not. And we're going to also review the picks that Nikki, Billy, Dave, and I did. I think it was a couple weeks ago, a week ago.
A while back, yeah.
And just kind of see where we stand. I had a little drama, of course, with my picks, but
that always happens with you,
normal.
Though. Didn't you have Justin Johnson too before he fell down the stairs? Yeah, you did, didn't you?
I'm like that bad omen thing. That's not good. Now that you mentioned that makes me feel bad.
I'm sorry.
Well, maybe what I should do is pick a guy,
and then we call him and warn him.
Well, no, go to Vegas and see what kind of prop bets there are.
Hey, I'm going to pick against you today.
Oh, that's good. All right, so the phone number here, if you guys want to call the show, 805-903-1974, 805-903-1974, and we'd love to have you guys chime in on your Masters thoughts. We're going to be kind of following as we're on the air today, and for the morning BM, I honestly, all I have on the mind is the Masters. So
anything else?
What else is there?
The only thing I have about the morning BM for me that a little bit of a complaint is I haven't really seen any of the Masters. I've been working the last couple days, and then I went to record. Okay, so I went to record. All right, I recorded what says it's going to be the Masters, and it ends up being a golf lesson with Zach Johnson, which was very interesting, mind you. It was about wedges. It was very cool.
Play with the pros?
It was Play 360 or something like that. That's on Golf Channel. Mm-hmm. And so it said it was going to be the Masters. And I recorded it, and I thought, we got done with the lesson last night, Nikki and I, at Paso Robles Golf Club, which it was beautiful out there last night. It was just awesome. And get home, and I'm like, got some dinner, grabbed a beer. I get to watch the Masters. And here's Zach Johnson, who I love, talking about his wedge play, which I love, which is really cool. And then about 5 minutes now, I can't watch this. I can't do it. I need to see the Masters.
I'm so sorry.
So I've seen highlights. That's what I've seen.
Oh.
And I've seen a little bit on the coverage of the featured groups on the internet, and that was on the first day, and that was about it. So I'm leaning on you guys. I have ideas, and I've heard things. I get texts over my phone, just like everybody gets all the, hey, this happened. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, you guys had the texting going on what was it, Thursday?
Oh, that was Nikki and that was Nikki,
You guys
Jim,
were on a
and
roll.
Nikki, Jim, and
Billy.
and Billy. So anyway,
And you were begging
That
to
was funny.
get rid of Finale.
Yeah.
well, I might as well talk about it now. So talk about Finale for now.
But
Right?
now.
So we made our picks, and when we get a little later in the show, we're going to review the picks. But my pick for the dark horse, because we really didn't define the dark horse other than we said they to pick a dark horse and call them a dark horse, they couldn't have won a major. So I picked Finale as my dark horse. So I'm working Thursday, crazy day, just crazy day, and I heard actually really early Thursday morning, it was probably about 5, that he had dislocated his ankle at the par 3 contest.
You heard Thursday morning?
I heard Thursday morning
Oh.
because I was doing ladies golf clinics until
Oh.
8:30 at night on Wednesday. So when I went home, I just went straight to bed.
Oh.
And then I woke up and I'm like, oh my God, and I think that's when I emailed you guys really early Thursday morning. And I said, can I change my pick? I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Now, I could be wrong because I'm a little sleep deprived. But I changed my pick to Paul Casey. And then, like I said, the amount of the Masters that I actually could watch, which was on Thursday on the featured groups, up pops the leaderboard near the end of the day, and Finale's 4 under for the day. And I'm like, what?
I want him back.
He was. I thought he wasn't playing. I'm like,
The golf gods.
I'm like, the media's not doing a very good job of informing me. This is not my fault.
And
You
neither
know?
was
It's
that
not my
hook into
fault.
the woods.
And then all of a sudden I send it out, and I thinking, I sent out an email to Jim. I sent an email to Nikki and Dave and Billy because we made these picks. And I'm like, man, I better get my pick changed or I'm toast. Because I won't have a guy. He dislocated his ankle. I mean, when you think about a guy dislocating his ankle, do you think he's going to play?
In your defense, it was late Wednesday night that you said that.
Okay, so I knew it was either
It was before play had started on Thursday.
because I'm thinking
He's
even
not going to even do it.
no, but when they tee off, like when they first tee off, it's like, is it 4 a.m. our time? 4:30?
I think it was a little later than that because
It was about 5.
5.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking like, well, first I'm thinking dislocated ankle. No one's playing golf after dislocated. I don't care even.
Did
if
you
they,
see it?
Yeah. Oh, I saw
Oh, it was creepy.
Even after it's giving me chills. Even after he popped it back in,
Ugh.
I'm sitting there going like, he popped back in, he's limping after, and I saw this later, and I'm thinking if I had seen it, I still wouldn't have kept him. I mean, he went back yesterday with a couple strokes, but I mean, still to be 2 under, make the cut, and you dislocated your ankle. Have you guys ever seen anything like that?
It was gross.
I've
Tiger's
I've
knee.
never seen a dislocated
U.S. Open. That's about it.
ankle. That
yeah,
was
but
nasty.
we knew he was hurting, but
You mean a freak
you
show.
visually
Yeah.
you visually didn't see like his knee go sideways.
Only like in football coverage, they always show who's the guy who broke his leg?
Theismann.
Oh
Oh,
my
Oh,
God.
Joe
can't.
Theismann.
Oh, I only saw that once, and it's imprinted
can't.
on my
the
brain.
man with the extra knee.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was
oh
awful.
man,
I
that was
can't.
terrible.
I can't
Yeah.
watch that. I actually was. I remember I was watching that game as a kid, and I saw it happen, and I was like, "Did I see what I just saw?" And then they replayed it, and I almost lost it. I couldn't watch the game, or I actually started crying because he was laying there, and I remember watching the other
Yeah.
players, like from the Giants on the other team, going, "Oh my God!" Like,
Yeah.
That was,
Get
It was
somebody
bad.
out here
That's
fast.
the worst I've ever seen.
yeah,
Ever.
that's
We'll all remember it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really, really bad. But in golf, I don't remember other than like Jim said, Tiger Woods. Was that at Torrey Pines?
That was at Torrey.
That was at Torrey.
He's in the playoff. He was going to be in the playoff.
That was an
He's
amazing.
limping all the way.
That was an Open, right?
That was an Open U.S.
Yeah,
Open.
that was an amazing.
Amazing.
That was one of the best U.S. Opens I think I've ever seen against Rocco, right?
Yeah, Rocco.
oh yeah, they
That
played
was-
the 18 holes and had to go to sudden death after
Yeah.
that. That was pretty cool.
I remember I was in Santa Cruz with my dad that weekend with my family, and my dad's not really a golfer, but he was so jazzed about that tournament. He was so excited. Same with his girlfriend, and I thought, this is so cool that golf has brought my dad in, and he's watching it because he's not a golfer,
Yeah,
and he's actually entertained.
yeah.
I mean, golf is that's a hard sport, I think, to get people who don't golf to watch. You know,
Yeah, I think I was saying that to Rick the other day. I go, "Oh, this is so exciting," and he just started laughing.
It's golf.
it's a 4-letter word like what?
Oh my gosh!
But it could get exciting based on that. What you just said is Reed and McElroy. If they get going, those are two hyper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They're crowd pleasers. That could be.
Yeah,
That's our last real show going on. Tiger and Phil out of the way.
I
That's the
don't
show
know that
possibly.
Tigers, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Phil's out of the way.
He's my pick, but
Phil's out of the way, but not
Well, we'll get a little more. We'll get a little deeper into that
that
for sure.
emotion.
I to kind of tease it a little bit. I think I said maybe to you or someone else yesterday, Nikki, when I kind of saw the scores before I went home, I thought, like I was so jazzed for this Masters. I still am, but I was like thinking like a couple weeks ago at the tournament. Where was it 2 weeks ago before match play that they played, and there was
Houston Open.
Houston Open, yes, the Houston Open was insane, and when you think about that tournament and how that played out, and then Tiger's run over the couple weeks leading up, and then it's kind of like you want, and I guess that maybe I was just hinging on Tiger doing better, and I kind of like the air kind of let out of the balloon a little bit for me.
Yeah, but you know what? There's 2 days left. Bad weather today.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen. It's up in the air.
Yeah, but 13 shots. He's behind by 13 shots, right?
And well, it's not just how many shots; it's how many players.
Yeah.
He has to surpass.
Yeah.
He has to shoot 0
Plus scoring averages he's up
and
against too.
get help
Yeah.
from
True.
20 players.
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm
a lot.
saying is there's still going to be great shots. There's still going to be drama. There's still.
What
gonna
if
be,
Phil and Tiger are paired together on day 4? They could.
Then
That's a possibility.
Yeah, they could both.
That's another show.
They could be in the first
Yeah.
group.
They could.
well,
because Phil's
Phil's nine over
chewing
9.
it up again today. I've got it on right here.
He's
on my
already
phone.
4 over
Oh,
today.
today.
But
okay. No.
that was
Yeah.
my surprise.
He's-
Yesterday, over at Monarch, we got a pool where you pick 6 players. And I had a lesson at a club fitting yesterday. And as I went out, I looked at the leaders board, and all 6 of my players were under par. I'm going, this is
baby.
really cool.
Awesome.
Wow.
And so I had a couple, 3 hours go by, and I come back in. I check the leaderboard, and I go, okay, I got McElroy, I got Steve, I've got, Dustin Johnson's doing well. And I'm going on and on and on. And I looked down and looked down and looked down and looked down. And where'd Mickelson go? What happened to him? And, yeah, I guess he had a tough day yesterday.
Yeah, that's I think that's what I was thinking is the Mickelson, the Woods, and in some ways, and I think he actually has done okay. Was and I wasn't saying it was going to happen, but like couples,
Freddie's going to make the cut. It's just too cool.
And I'm not saying that it's it's not a bad Masters. I think what it probably needs for me needs to happen. Well, one, I need to be able to watch it, which isn't going to happen anytime soon.
There you go.
Yeah, I could watch it on my phone. And then I think it just needs to, for me, I want it to tighten up. And I guess it can, and it could, now that we're talking about it, I'm looking at who's up there and it should be really interesting. Should be fascinating. The, these Golf Mania cards that we were doing for First Tee.
Yeah, I haven't checked mine.
So they have these Golf Mania cards that First Tee's doing for a fundraiser. You get a card and you get 5 guys for each of the 4 majors. So the card's good for the whole year. And we were selling these for a fundraiser, and one of the cards that I sold was 20th in the nation. When I checked it last night, when I checked my cards.
Oh, really?
And I checked it with a QR scanner on my phone.
Oh.
And then it said, look at the leaders. And I'm looking at the leaders, and I'm looking at the number of my cards, and I'm like, 1283. Guess what I have? I have 1280. I bought 1280, 1281, and 1282.
Oh, Mike. Jeez.
And one,
You couldn't spring for one more card, huh?
well, I bought one. My mom wanted one, so I bought one for mom.
Oh, jeez.
My mom bought one, excuse me, and I bought one for me, and then I bought another one for my family. But It's still
I don't even
early.
know what those are. Let me see.
It's still early. Yeah, I'll show you guys. We're going to take our break. I'll show you, Dave, on that because it's really cool. And actually, I'll have to ask Billy because I don't know if we can still sell them. I still have them. I still have some left.
No, I'm pretty sure the last day Butch had the last day.
But you can't. But you still have
Oh, maybe
3
yeah,
more
you-
majors.
Yeah, maybe.
And I'm sure there are people that would love to buy them. If
I
we
have
can use them.
2 also to sell still.
Yeah, I have another 20.
Oh, you have
I
another
sold
20.
22. And I
Okay.
need another 20. So anyway, with that, guys, we'll be right back. It's the Masters Show right here on Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. And Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy brought to you by TaylorMade Golf. Check out the latest M3 and M4 drivers, fairway woods, hybrids, and irons. Visit TaylorMadeGolf.com today. You can also call me personally at Paso Robles Golf Club, 805-238-4722 if you want to do club fittings or try out those clubs from TaylorMade. And also thank you to Sundale Country Club, home of the Bakersfield City Championship for over 30 years. Call them at 661-831-5224, SundaleCountryClub.com. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy on the Golf Talk Radio Network.